You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down. Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children. And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy. The Vigil will be watching you.
Get away from me. Need something? Need something? Hmm? 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 Need something? What do you need? Need something?
You're home! Did you bring me anything? I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress? Well, I heard there's a really nice tailor's in Solitude. And maybe the Khajiit sell dolls. They always have the best toys. Yes, Ma.
kill.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet. Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Sister. Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the Brighter's Silver Hand has been sniffing around Winterhold. If you can sneak into their camp and steal her plans, we'll have the advantage. I hope the hunting goes well, sister. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Keep your hands to yourself. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. Not anymore, thanks to you, friend. Sure, whatever.
Take pity, lady.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that on. Have you met my father? He's the... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that.
Mama! That big tree in the park looks so sad. I feel sorry for it. Wow, thanks, Mama. Thanks. Yes? in trouble? Is that why you're hiding like that?
Divine smile on you, friend. What do you need?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vamp.
We are Lord Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle? The Lord of Plots, deceiver of nations, devourer of Trinomac, the Queen of Shadows, goddess of destruction. Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds. If you desire a glimpse of our Dark Mistress, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above. Next, instruct your thrall to touch the Pillar of Sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you. If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethiah in her dark mansion, and she will appear before us. Then you are weak and inconsequential. We are Lord Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle? We are forged by Boethiah's example. We carve our will upon the world through our tongues and our blades. You are nothing. An empty vapor, dispersed by the slightest breeze. Good. Perhaps I've misjudged. The Lord of Plots, deceiver of nations, devourer. Names mean nothing to our Lord. If you desire a glimpse of our first, next, instruct your thrall. Then, if your will is strong enough, it will. That remains to be seen. But if it is so, and if Boethiah appears, then we will welcome you as one of us.
You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed... I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out, or I'll call the guards! You're not sup... You should have listened. Guards! Help! Trespasser! I'm warning you. Back off. Hey! Routed. Fall back! Enough! Skyrim belongs to the Nords. We are routed. Fall back!
Someone do something.
I'm getting out of here.
Be careful.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. If you've been listening to me, I'm not going back there. All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock was my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Giallo.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load costs...
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Fethis. He'll set you up with whatever you need.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. We've raised the prices, Jim.
What? What? Kiss my ass.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was heaving my guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to ride on water.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
As the wife to the second Counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure to help you.
On behalf of
any
House
way that I
Redorin
can.
and as Counselor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome. Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and
How
yet
much
I cannot
longer do
place
you
the
intend
name.
to serve as his shield, Admiral?
I'm not even
Redorin
sure.
Council tasked me with
I
keeping
can
Laeral
picture a
alive,
temple
which I've done
here on
without question
Solstheim.
for over 100 years.
Must have been a
He's
bad
the closest
dream.
thing I've had to our brother, and we all owe him our lives. Am I to suddenly turn my...
Solstheim is theoretically under my
I'm
rule,
sorry, my love.
but without
This
revenue from the
island,
mine,
it's never
I
felt
lack
the
the
same
resources
since
to
we left
actually govern
Vardenfell.
anything but Raven Rock
It's as though
itself.
part of me is
Not that there's
missing.
much beyond the confines of our
Every
town
Dunmer
anyway.
left a piece of themselves behind when they departed our homeland. All we can do is make the most of
Well,
what we have.
there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer. You've never heard of House Redorin? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Endoral, Sadras, and Redorin. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone
How
has
much
to keep
longer
the
do you
rabble
intend to
organized.
serve as his shield,
Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory.
He's the closest thing I've had to our brother.
Yes,
and we
I
all
imagine it
owe him
would
our
to someone
lives.
not of our
Am I
people.
to suddenly turn
If you're
my
interested in pursuing the subject,
I'm sorry,
help
my
yourself
love.
to
It's
any
this
of the
island.
historical volumes
It's
in
never
my
felt the
library.
same since we left Vardenfell. It's as though a part of me is missing.
My doors are open if you wish to
Every
discuss
Dunmer
matters
left a
involving
piece of
Raven
themselves
Rock.
behind when they departed our homeland. All we can do is make the most of what we have.
As the wife to the second council. May I have a word with you, Counselor?
Of course, Sindiri. What troubles you?
I was concerned about our food stores. Jalan can only carry so much on each journey, and I'm afraid we might run out.
I'll speak with Garen and see if we can't increase the crop production this season. Sorry, Sindiri. I fear we'll be feasting on ash yams a bit more often this year.
It's
Did
been
you
a
look
long...
over next month's
You look
expenses?
able to venture outside of
Will we have
town.
enough?
Perhaps you could help me recover
No,
something.
Counselor.
Why does that
afraid
sound so
we're going to fall
familiar?
short once
There's
again.
no one here by that
Very
name,
well.
and yet I
Cover the
swear
difference from
I've
my
heard
personal
it.
treasury.
Your coppers are running low.
I don't know.
At this rate, your
It
treasury
almost
will be
feels like a
empty by
dream.
next winter.
Something about a
It doesn't
temple
matter.
on the island.
I'm responsible for those people, and I'll make whatever sacrifices
Admiral
are necessary
Arano,
to keep them
second
alive.
counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here. I assure you, if I could convince Adril to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Adril and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another. despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
I'm hearing that the Council will be staying in Blacklight permanently.
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you
My
imagine?
thoughts exactly, my friend.
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio. How much longer do you intend to serve as his shield, Adril?
The Redoran Council tasked me with keeping Laeral alive, which I've done without question for over 100 years. He's the closest thing I've had to a brother, and we all owe him lives. Am I to suddenly turn my back?
I'm sorry, my love. It's this island. It's never felt the same since we left Vardenfell. It's as though a part of me is missing.
Every Dunmer left a piece of themselves behind when they departed our homeland. All we can do is make the most of what we have. Any news from Vardenfell, Councillor?
I'm hearing that the Council will be staying in Blacklight permanently.
Well, of course. Now that they're under House Redoran's protection, why would they want to go back to Mournhold?
My thoughts exactly, my friend.
May I have a word with you, Counselor?
Of course, Sindiri. What troubles you?
I was concerned about our food stores. Jalan can only carry so much on each journey, and I'm afraid we might run out.
I'll speak with Garen and see if we can't increase the crop production this season. Sorry, Sindiri. I fear we'll be feasting on Ashian a bit more often this year.
It. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette.
You can go where you please, but I'd stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
How much longer do you intend to serve as his shield, Admiral?
The Redoran Council tasked me with keeping Laeral alive, which I've done without question for over 100 years.
May I have a word with you, Counselor?
Of course, Sindiri. What troubles you?
I was concerned about our food stores. Jalan can only carry so much on each journey, and I'm afraid we might run out.
I'll speak with Garen and see if we can't increase the crop production this season. Sorry, Sindiri. I fear we'll be feasting on ash yams a bit more often this year.
Not much contact with others around here. Got the Skull Village to know.
And so it ends.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Ugh.